Francis Baker. He's a white male, 36. The suspect is Victor Harris Howell, white male, 48. On Sunday, July 6, 2014, at about 1:30 a.m., police officers actually dispatched to a person shot at the intersection of Timaquana Road and Catoma Street. They learned from the witness who had driven, that the witness, or the driver who's the witness in this, had actually driven the victim from another location, which is the 6300 block of Catoma Street. The victim was taken to the hospital after suffering a single gunshot wound to his upper torso. Police officers went to the house where this happened at, and our homicide unit responded and conducted an investigation. We learned that the victim and the witness went over there to purchase drugs. When they got there at around 12:30 a.m., they were actually turned away from the suspect because the house was actually out of narcotics. They were told to return at about 2 a.m. They returned at 1:30 a.m., at which point the victim became involved in an argument with the suspect. The suspect retrieved an assault-type rifle and shot the victim one time. And that's how the driver actually picked his friend up and took him to the gas station where police responded to him. And I'll take any questions that you might have.
Can you say what the argument was about?
Well, let me kind of explain the relationship. They did not know each other. They were strangers. Through not only the witness that drove the victim over there, another independent witness, there was some type of incident that happened where the victim actually lifted up his shirt, and then that kind of prompted the argument. And
Lifted up his shirt to show a weapon underneath?
Well, that's what we believe happened. It was something like that, but the victim did not have a weapon at all. But that's kind of what initially started the dispute between them. The day of the incident, actually about 6:30 p.m. that same day on Sunday, we did locate the suspect at another relative, or at a relative's home. He was arrested that day for aggravated battery and possession of firearm by a convicted felon. And the victim, when the victim died yesterday, we actually arrested and charged him with murder, as well as the possession of firearm by a convicted felon.
I'm sorry, so the victim died yesterday?
Yes.
At the
No.
hospital?
Victim actually died on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
And then we ended up upgrading the charges to murder yesterday afternoon.
When that suspect initially arrived at the house, he was told we're out of drugs, is that what you said, and then come back in a couple hours?
No, the victim. And the suspect lives at the house. The house is in his name and everything. So when the victim got there, he was turned away because they were out of narcotics and was told to return later.
So the suspect is a drug dealer. It was his house, and he was selling drugs out of that house?
He was actually providing protection for his residents. There's other people that actually come into the house and distribute drugs out of the house.
Anything else?
If you tell us, is any new information into Jonathan Thomas, the 16-year-old who was found?
It's still, I can't really reveal any new information. I can tell you it's still a very active homicide investigation, and we're following up on leads.
And when was this gentleman, you upgraded the charge to murder yesterday, but when was he actually arrested on the weapons charge? Was that?
It should have been Sunday. That would have been July 6th. And the time of arrest is 6:58 p.m.
Just real quick about the Thomas incident. There were some people being taken into custody of those persons of interest for interviewing.
They're people that we've interviewed. At this time, I'm just, because it's an active investigation, I'm not at liberty to let you know who may be potentially persons of interest.
Anything else reference this case? Thank you. Thanks, Assistant Chief.